Good morning. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to another guided meditation. My name is Dr. Brad, and whether you are joining me here through my live stream or whether you're joining me here through Clubhouse, welcome. So today, in light of this week, in the United States being Thanksgiving week, I wanted to spend some time working on gratitude and thankfulness. So when we start to practice gratitude and thankfulness, we're not in any way saying we need to take a Pollyanna view of everything and say that there are no other troubles or ails in the world. I mean, just take a moment right now to think about your day. Think about what you're going to be doing through your day. Think about the other things you're going to be getting done. If you've already read the news, you can even think about what you read on the news. I'm not encouraging you to go read the news right now. The reason I ask this is as you think on those things, note the changes in your body. So we're not trying to do some very mental or esoteric practice. We're trying to get into the very basic, fundamental aspect of when you think a particular thing. When your attention goes in a particular area, your body follows suit. When you think of all the things you have to get done, if you're thinking of them with enthusiasm and excitement, you might notice that there's a rising of your energy, there's a quickening of the heart, but yet you give it a positive feeling. On the other hand, if you're thinking about all the things you have to do or thinking about, as I said, the news, you might feel a constriction, a contraction, a tightening of the body. Now, the fact remains that those life events, those tasks, those events in the world, they're still occurring. We're not trying to distract ourselves or say, no, they don't exist. On the other hand, what we're saying is that we can orient to them in a different way. We can still be present to them and yet still think of the things that we are grateful for. So today we're going to do a version of a gratitude practice. So to begin, I invite you to find a comfortable position. If you're sitting up, if you can have your feet flat on the floor, can you have your spine erect? Feel free to lean against something for support if you need that. We just don't want to collapse into it. I invite you to find a neutral pelvis so it's not tilting forward or back, and just let the spine elongate out of it. Allow your head to rest gently over your shoulders. You can always turn your head from side to side a little bit just to see if it can glide. Soften the space between the eyebrows, soften the tongue, the jaw. And then just settle. And the next thing I invite you to do is turn your attention to the surface on which you're resting. Rest your attention gently. Rest your attention gently on that place where you make contact with the floor. Or the chair. Feel those contact points. Feel that sensation. Now, for most of us, we're resting our body on the chair. But now I want to know if you are able to allow the chair to hold you up. And so this is our very first shift in orientation. What we're doing is we're allowing the floor, the chair to hold us up. It's as if you're surrendering your attention to the floor, the chair. And this is not something to be taken lightly. Many times when we do these practices, we think of relaxing our body, or we think of how we're holding our body up. But now we're giving our weight over to the chair. We're allowing ourselves to be held and supported. And I invite you to think for a moment about the surface on which you're resting. Who made this surface that you're resting? If it's a chair, I'm sitting on my meditation chair. If you're lying in bed, or if you're sitting on a chair, couch, a cushion, who made this cushion? In your mind's eye, can you even see the number of hands responsible? The number of hands that have touched this object? And it could be your own building too, the floor of your house. How many people have touched the floor on which you're resting? People that you don't know. We like to claim these objects as our own, and we like to say that we've done all these things on our own. And yet, in order for me to be sitting here with you today, sitting on this meditation cushion, hundreds of people were involved in this process. Perhaps more than that. Not just the people who assembled the materials for this chair, but the people who found the materials. How about the people who grew the materials? How about the people who packaged the materials, delivered the materials? How about the people who even advertised this chair, delivered this chair to me? Often people say to me how they feel so disconnected from others. And here's an opportunity right now, an invitation to allow this chair or the bed or the floor, whichever surface you're resting on, to hold you up. And now to give thanks and gratitude for the people who may have been in a different country, a different location. And as we pause and reflect on giving them gratitude, can we also recognize we don't know what's going on for their lives, what's their living conditions? In what ways do they struggle? How safe do they feel? What's their health? So in this moment right now, calling to mind as many people as possible who are allowing you to sit or lie in this moment right now. Let's send them some metta meditations, some metta loving kindness. And one of the practices in metta is to say some heartfelt wishes from your heart to theirs. The phrases are often 4 in number. We really want the person who helped make this chair, cushion, floor for us, we want them to be safe. Safe physically, mentally, spiritually, economically, politically. We want them to be healthy, mind, body, and spirit. We want them to be at peace, not just with others in their environment, but with themselves. And we want them to live with ease. So that said, we simply recite these phrases in a rate that's pleasing and comfortable. I recommend practicing saying them silently to yourself and saying a phrase with every breath in and with every breath out. So it appears something like this. Breathing in, may you be safe. Breathing out, may you be safe. Breathing in, may you be healthy. And breathing out, may you be healthy. Breathing in, may you be at peace. And breathing out, may you be at peace. Breathing in, may you live with ease. And breathing out, may you live with ease. So our practice is severalfold. First, we are connecting with the surface on which we're resting. We're giving our weight over to it. Next, we're calling to mind all of the hands that have touched this, all of the people whose lives were involved in this chair, cushion, bed, this floor, being here for you today. And then we're sending them metta. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be at peace. May you live with ease. And you can recite these in any order. You may stay with one, or you can create your own phrase if it best represents what you're experiencing right now. The heartfelt wish you have for those individuals who allowed you to sit here to practice right now today. And to extend this a little bit further, let's bring our attention to Mother Earth to Gaia. And as those who have followed me here on these meditations know, I'm fond of saying, who is holding up the chair? Who is holding up the foundation of this building? Or if you have the opportunity to be outside as you're doing this with us, who is holding up the building? The earth. Are you able now to allow yourself to be cradled and held by Mother Earth? And so for this next part of the process, to practice this visualization, that as you exhale, feel from right below your navel, your energy center. Imagine your energy going down your earthly legs, through the soles of your feet, and just beginning to descend into the earth, as if you were growing your earthly roots. On the inhale, just feel the love, support, and nurturing of Mother Earth coming back up through those roots, coming back up your legs, and filling your solar plexus with love and support. So we begin a dance. On the exhale, we grow our roots down through our legs. Maybe it's just an inch into the earth. They stay there, and on the inhale, breathing in the nurturing, the nourishment, the love, the support of Mother Earth. And with each exhale, we can feel our roots grow a little bit deeper down into the earth. And with each inhale, we can feel her love coming back to us. And you can play with this imagery. You can begin to see your earthly roots go down deeper and deeper, and then begin to branch out laterally, front and back to the side. So not only are we going deeper into the earth, we're beginning to go out. So that our intention spreads out across the earth, and we receive. And we can always add our phrases here. Now we can also add the phrases, may you be safe. Again, as we breathe out, may you be safe to the earth. Breathing in love and support. Breathing out, may you be healthy. May the earth be healthy. May the earth be at peace. May that mean we are not fighting with the earth. May it be at ease. May you be at ease. So on every breath in, breathing in the support, the nurturance, the kindness, the support and love from the earth. And as we breathe out, just wishing the earth to know safety, health, peace, and ease. Now, this can become overwhelming for some people as their earthly roots branch out. They can begin to expand to your city, your state. Some of you may have already circled the earth. Take your time. And at first, you might feel that your earthly roots begin to connect with all the other plants and plant species growing into the earth. And so now we can extend this meta not just to the earth itself, but all life forms growing from the earth. May you be safe. Sending that out on the out breath, and on the in breath, feeling how all the plants have supported and nurtured us, from the oxygen they've given, from the food they've given, from the shelter they've provided. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May the earth and the plants be healthy. May they be at peace. May they live with ease. Now, if you're like me, and you may not be, as we do this and I envision my earthly roots growing down into the earth and traversing the globe, connecting and linking with other plant source. When I breathe out, may you be safe and may you be healthy. May you be at peace. Often images arise in my own mind. Now I'm going to say these words just to see what you experience. I think of Monsanto. I don't have to go any further for me. And I feel my body contract. That is a reality. There's pollution, there's toxins we're putting into the earth. And at the same time, I breathe out, may you be safe. I breathe in the gratitude connected to the support and love from the plants. I soften the body. I allow myself to be held, and I begin again. So as we continue to breathe out our earthly roots, breathe in love and appreciation, support, let's extend it not just to the plants, but let's begin to extend it. If you haven't already thought of the soil, the water, but now all the species. And you can start small. You can start with the insects, the animals. We can hold off on the people for a moment. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be at peace. May you live with ease. Note where your mind goes. Note what your body's doing. It is so easy to get caught up and lost in these feelings of upset and rumination. Allow the chair, the floor, the earth to support you. Thank all the hands that allowed you to sit here today. And then let's offer loving kindness. Now, before just going to people, an often triggering thing, let's do this a little bit differently. I invite you to call to mind all the people in your life who are responsible for helping you be here today. On a very practical note, that's your parents for conceiving you, giving you birth. And if that's too challenging for you today, that's okay. I want you to take a moment and think of all of the people who may have supported you over the years by giving you some words of encouragement, believing in you. Maybe people you've lost touch with. Maybe people who've no longer been on this planet right now, alive. It could be loved ones. It could be teachers. It could be friends. It could be a colleague who just said, I know you can do this. I invite you to call to mind those faces or names, maybe even say them silently to yourself. And in your mind's eye, I want you to see them all behind you as if they're putting a hand on your back, supporting you. All the people in your past who've supported you. Just imagine them touching you, holding you up, just like the earth is holding you up. You might be surprised who comes to mind. A third grade teacher who said, wow, you're a good writer. I believe you can do this. Or trust yourself. And while continuing to imagine them holding up your back, I want you to think about all the people who are walking alongside you right now. Now, my experience in the hundreds of people with whom I've worked, many people will tell me the story of how alone they are. And then they'll say, just in passing, about a colleague, a friend, someone who called to just check in on them, or somebody who said, I care about you. They may dismiss them. Yeah, but they don't really know. I want you to think about the people in your life right now. And in your mind's eye, imagine linking arms with them. They're walking alongside you. So you can imagine them in a long chain out to your side. So you have the people in your past supporting you, holding you up. The people walking alongside you. And now in this very last part, I want you to imagine all the people you have yet to meet. all the people you have yet to meet who you may influence in your life. You don't know them yet. It could be something that you say positively about them, that you may not give another moment's notice, but impacts them. And they're in front of you. So to all past generations, to all current generations, and all future generations, including the earth and all beings on it, do as much as you can. May all beings, whichever words you like, may we be safe. May all beings, everyone everywhere, past and future and present, may we be healthy of mind, body, and spirit. May we all beings everywhere be at peace. And may all beings everywhere live with ease. Before we end this practice today, let's do an environmental scan. Check in. How are you orienting in this moment? How are you feeling in this moment? Notice your body. Notice your breath, your sensations, your heart. Throughout this week and throughout the rest of the month, throughout the holidays, whenever you feel alone, unsupported, I encourage you to think of all the people who have touched your lives that you don't know, the people who've made everything you're using, from the computer, the cell phone, to your chair, and just to stop and take a moment to offer them thanks and gratitude. Send them some meditation, loving kindness, to allow yourself to be supported by the earth and to thank the earth for all its gifts. As always, it's an honor, it's a pleasure to be doing these meditations with you. I'm here every Monday and Thursday. I will not be here this Thursday. On Thanksgiving, I'm going to take this Thursday off. I'll be practicing anyway. I always love to hear from people. Feel free to reach out to me at my website, thebreathspace.com, whether you're joining me here through live stream or on Clubhouse. I hope you have a lovely week wherever you are in the world, and may we all be safe. May we all be healthy. May we all be at peace. And may we all go gently, knowing our goodness. Thank you so much.